syndicate
What did you speak to her
boss who's now...
When Adrian Stern went undercover as an ivory buyer in Zimbabwe, he says he received more death threats than he can count. He's a wildlife photographer who began investigating the illegal ivory trade in December. Speaking exclusively to Al Jazeera, he says he uncovered a poaching and smuggling syndicate which he believes is led by the former First Lady, Grace Mugabe.
Ivory, which is being sourced either from the National Park's vault, being thieved or pilfered, or from live elephants being killed by poaching syndicates. The syndicate would then sell to Grace Mugabe's clientele. She would then be able to pack that and send it out through the airport. Anything through that airport that was the property of the First Lady was not searched or scanned in any way.
Stern gathered documents, undercover videos and testimonies which he showed to Al Jazeera's investigative unit. He says they exposed the syndicate and the former First Lady's involvement. This is the vault from where he says tens of millions of dollars of ivory and rhino horn were stolen. When he presented evidence to Zimbabwe's Wildlife Authority, they allowed him in. 2 alleged smugglers have since been charged with possession of ivory and an investigation's been opened. A special advisor to President Emerson Mnangagwa confirmed to Al Jazeera in a written statement that
the government of Zimbabwe will seek answers from all parties who were implicated in this matter, including former First Lady Grace Mugabe, about their knowledge of the illegal export of prohibited items from our country.
Al Jazeera contacted Grace Mugabe's staff, lawyers and relatives for comment. They didn't respond. During the presidency of her husband, Robert, she was a controversial figure, earning the nickname Gucci Grace for her extravagant shopping sprees. Hopes of succeeding him were dashed when the army forced him from power in November and Mnangagwa took over. 3 weeks later, this shipment of 200 kilograms of ivory was seized at Harare's airport. Stern says his investigations uncovered evidence which appears to connect it to Grace Mugabe and the smuggling syndicate. The new government's keen to clean up its international image after decades of Mugabe rule. Since the change of power, the poaching and the smuggling investigation is the first major challenge to the Mugabe family dynasty. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Johannesburg, South Africa.